Hi guys. So one of the questions I've been asked is why did we choose Kenya? Well, there are multiple reasons, but I think I'm just give you them one by one. And I'm gonna start with safety. You know, I looked it up and it said Kenya is ranked one above the United States in safety. But from my own experience thus far, I don't see much, crime or transgressions against another. I don't see anything like that thus far. I mean, the worst thing I've seen so far is the persistent panhandler. You know, the panhandlers that just don't take no for an answer. You know, if any, if any aggression takes place, be on our end, just telling them no, and But other than that, I don't see the threat. And that's my stance on it. We haven't run into no criminal activity or nothing bad. Everyone's just so helpful to it's almost too good to be true, but still, you know, still use common sense, err on the side of safety as always as you go anywhere. But and another thing here, we don't see police officers patrolling here. The only time I see police officers is at the airport, you know. Other than that, I've seen the police station, but you don't see policemen patrolling the streets here, And one driver told us that, well, you don't see that because everyone here pretty much does what they're supposed to do. They stay out of trouble, And it's just, I don't know, it makes you think, is it because they don't see the police officers patrolling the streets that they don't have that conscience to do crime? Or, I don't know. It's almost like what we talked about earlier in the morning sessions about being sin conscious. They introduced the law, then everyone was sin conscious of the law, of their sin, their new sin. So I wonder if it's the same with police officers. You don't see them patrolling the streets, so there's not that consciousness to want to do crime or do wrong. I don't know. Just a thought I had while I was speaking here, while I was just doing this video. But until they prove different, Kenya's safe to me until they show me different, But as I said, is anywhere you go, always use common sense and err on the side of safety, So, such a beautiful day today. We're coming to the end of our day. It's like approaching 6 o'clock, and over around here the sun start to set around this time, and it's beautiful. So I'm relax in this pool for a bit. I usually nod off in the pool sometime. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I do not. I get my donut and be floating in the pool, sleep. But yeah, so that's one of our reasons that we chose Kenya. It is pretty safe, even though it ranks, I think, 160, and the United States ranks 161. I think I was told, but like I said before, I don't see that criminal element, that we're used to seeing back home. And like I said, until they show me different, this is a safe place. Friendly people. Of all ethnicities. It's not just Kenyan. You have Italians, you have Germans, you have the Asian community. Here's my daughter coming. She's coming to get in the pool too. But yeah, so it's pretty safe here to me. And I guess we're gonna get in the pool in a bit. So I'll talk to you guys later. Catch you later. Bye.